Hey everyone, and welcome. If you know your FLAM rudiments, or if you're working on your FLAMs and your FLAM rudiments, I'm going to do hopefully a quick little video to show you how you can start incorporating those into your drum fills on the kit. Previously I did a video, a little while ago, doing the 5-stroke roll as a fill, right? One of the rudiments. Now if you don't already know, and you should know, the rudiments are the foundation for all drumming. Much like the alphabet is the foundation for all words. Those 26 letters can form thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of words. Same with the rudiments. You learn those 40 rudiments, boom. Everything you do as a drummer is based on that or variations thereof, okay? So many things you could do. I'm not going to teach the FLAM today. I'm going to assume you already know it or are working on it. If somebody wants me to do that as a video, I can perhaps do that down the line, but I'm assuming you know. Briefly, the FLAM is a grace note immediately preceding a primary note. So if I'm doing a right hand FLAM, left hand will be the grace note struck right before the primary note, the right hand, or left hand. Right hand would be the grace note, okay? Now there's multiple numbers of FLAM rudiments. There's just the FLAM, FLAM accent, FLAM paradiddle, same as a paradiddle except you're putting the FLAM at the beginning on the first beat. There's the FLAM tap. There's the the double paradiddle, the Swiss Army triplet, the FLAM McHugh. Okay, FLAM drag. Okay, a bunch of them. You don't have to use all these, but FLAM paradiddle, FLAM tab, maybe some of the FLAM accent stuff, you can start using those as fills. How are we going to do that? Well, let's practice based on doing 4-bar or 8-bar phrases. If you're not familiar with song structure, when you listen to a song, you might not know, but everything's broken down into phrases of either 4 or 8 or 16, 32. A typical song structure, I don't mean to get into this, but a typical song structure, a standard one, doesn't apply to every song. Every song can be different, and every song can be a whole different thing. But typically, there is a verse or an intro to the song. Could be a couple bars, 4 bars perhaps. Then there's a verse. Could be 8 bars, could be 16 bars. And then a chorus, and then a verse, and then a chorus. Then you could have a bridge, then back to the chorus, and then maybe an outro. All right, that's standard. All right. So verses could be 16 bars, the chorus could be 8 bars. Back to the verse, could be, doesn't have to be that, depending on what tempo you're playing to. It could be 2 verses, a chorus and a verse. Could be no chorus at all. Could just be verses. There's some songs that are like that. So anyway, but 4 bars, 8 bars are the phrases we're going to deal with in practicing this. So if we're doing a paradiddle, how do you take that around the drum? Well, you just start mixing it up. It's right, left, right, right. Those are all paradiddles. Now I'm just putting on different drums. Okay? It's not in a book. I'm just creating, using the paradiddle. All right, let's do that with the FLAM paradiddle. All right, so if you're playing same thing, just mixing it up, still doing the right, left, right, left, right, left, left. as long as you want, 4 bars, 8 bars. And you could do that with each rudiment. We're going to do a flam tap, right, right, left, left, right, right. Now, when you're doing on flams on the drum kit, you have a little more liberty to play with. So a typical flam on the snare drum, the proper is this grace note is going to be lower in volume, struck right before the primary note. When you're playing on the kit with the flam, you can be a little looser. You can be louder with the grace note. The grace note can be of equal strength. So I'm still playing a flam based on one stick hitting before the second, but I'm doing equal strength or close to equal strength. Power flams, all right? And they can be looser, it can be a little looser apart. Instead of tighter, it can be looser. A little more space in between the grace note and the primary note. That works well on the drum kit. So if I'm playing single strokes, if I'm putting flams in there now, and power flams, right, it just fills up that sound. It sounds really cool, and they work well in concert, in drumming, as opposed to flam accents. That's the rudiment. All right, so pick a flam tap, flam paradiddle, flam McHugh, whatever you want, and start just incorporating those. Or just doing flams, straight flams. All flams. And you always hear that. You hear that. I did that in the previous video too, where you hear that, you know. Flam, flam, power flam, boom, with the bass in there. Okay, all right, so let's practice using 4-bar phrases or 8-bar phrases. I'll do a 4-bar phrase. Use any rock beat you want. Keep it simple if you want, and concentrate on your fill doing the flam. Pick a rudiment that you want to do, say a flam tap. Keep it simple, keep it short. At the end of a 4-bar phrase, all I'm going to do, I'll demonstrate a 4-bar phrase. On the 4th beat of the 4th bar, I'm just going to do a flam tap. Right, right. But instead of doing it on the snare, I'll do the grace note on the snare, and I'll do the primary notes, the right, right, on the large tom. All right? It's just a quick little fill at the end of a 4-bar phrase. Pick a beat. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, and the last one I played on the 3 and the 4. 3, 4, 1. Mix it up. However you want to do it in there, okay? Paradiddle. Now let's do a flam paradiddle. We'll put it on the 3 and the 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, and 4, and 1. Paradiddle 1. Do the same thing. We'll mix it up on the drums. right, left, right, right, left. Or left, right, left, left, right. However you want to mix it up there, okay? Let's do that. 1, 2, ready, go. That last one wasn't a paradiddle. Well, it actually was because I used the bass as the second note of the paradiddle. So if I'm doing, it's actually a paradiddle, but now instead of just playing with the hands, I'm using the bass now. So, you know. Okay? Or you can play the whole, get to the point where you're playing the whole fourth bar or the whole eighth bar as the fill. And mixing it up with whatever. Flam taps, flam accents, flam diddles, flam McHughs, whatever. Just putting flams in there. All right? Getting creative. Just, by creative, I mean just like, you know, getting your mind working, hitting different drums, hearing how it sounds. All right? All right, here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, just mixing it up, putting the flams in, filling that sound up. It really sounds good in live drumming when you hear drummers do that, as opposed to just all single strokes. Put those flams in there now. 1, 2, ready, go. So that should give you something to work on for a little bit. Get those power flams in your drumming. Put those flams. Keep working on the rudiments though, right? Of course, we only did some of the flam rudiments. And I'll see you next time. Please subscribe if you're so inclined. Now go have some fun, go drum,